Hey Charles, how you doing? Woof woof, Benji. Just bear with me a second while I just get a bit organised on the YouTube front. Okay, I'm back in the room. Right, now you have to bear with me a little bit. I've only played this map for a couple of hours in about 6 weeks. So, this guy's doing alright. We'll take this chap home. Probably shortcut across the railway track. Oops. Hey Lisa, welcome along. Oh shit. That reminds me, I forgot to share my stream. I must be tired. Ha! How are you, Lisa? I hope you're well. It's really nice to see you. Oh, thanks, Lisa. I was hoping you were going to say that. Yeah, I just totally forgot. Normally I'm pretty good. So I'll just put this stuff away. Then I think we've got to get the slurry out of the animal pens into the biogas plant. And we do have some fields that are ready for some slurry now. So we'll just keep scrolling until everything is sort of where it should be. Actually, I'd like to know what capacity pea harvesters have. I think everyone's put away. No, there's one more tractor somewhere that's not where it should be. I'm sure of it. Well, and there's another one as well. Let's put this away. So I'm still feeling my feet, having not been on this map for a while. So we're just going to sort of try and get everything back where it belongs. I did stream this map early this morning, but yeah, I left it in a bit of a mess, I think, the old farm. Make sure we can shut the door. Okay, there should be another forage wagon. Oh, here we go. This is the missing tractor. Now, there's a very nice Fendt in the sale, but we've got this chaff harvest coming up at some point, and I do not own any forage wagons. We're going to need maybe 4, so I should probably hang on to my money and not buy this very nice 7 Fendt that's in the sale, which is a shame. It's awesome. Cool, we're running out of space here. So I'm going to turn that around, I think. Okay, I'm happy with that. Yep. Okay, let's hop into a truck here. Grab a slurry tanker. Hoping it's empty, so we want to be picking up slurry, not digestate. If not, we can always chuck it in that tank, I suppose. It is fantastic. And we'll go get the slurry out of the animal pens. Put it into the biogas plant. In the meanwhile though, we should get some slurry on the go. Let's use the John Deere. Well, we'll end up using both of them anyway. Both of the big boys, but we'll use the John Deere first. I think we're starting this field here because it's closest to the biogas, so it won't need it can come and fill up itself. So field 82, I think this is. Right, it should be good for this field. The blue one. Let's hook him up as well. And the field I think I want it to do first . .102. Let's just see if we've even got a course for 102. We do. Have a look at it on the map. Yeah, that's good for me. Okay. So we want the magic button pressed. We want you can fill up at the biogas. right there. Off he goes. Hey John Brock, welcome along. Hey Dirty, welcome, how you doing? Yeah, it is a good map. Bit glitchy as you know, but it is still a good map. We need to check on the John Deere, because this says Slurry, it should say digestate. Right, we are all good to go now. We can carry on doing what we were doing. And we are doing the slurry while we're putting down a bit of digestate. I could have a truck take it over to that field, but it's not the biggest field. I think we'll be okay. Don't get why that blue tractor's sitting over there. Oh, fair enough. How are you, John Brock? Hope you're well. Okay, that should work. We'll get back into our truck. And we'll grab the slurry out of the pig barn first, as it's the closest. Good to hear. I apologise if you can hear me slurping my coffee there. Oh, I've got a really dry throat, so slurping is required. Hey Rusty, welcome along. How are you, Rusty? Hey Rax, welcome in. Good to see you. Sorry, I had to just send a cheeky message. We're grabbing another load. Well, we'll keep going till there's no slurry left. Which won't take long. Thankfully, I seem to have stayed on top of it. So, there's only a trailer load and a bit in this pen anyway. So, a bit of... chicken fried rice, anyone? Plenty of chicken on the ground. Plenty of roadkill. I sent you a DM, Lisa. Man, the chickens are everywhere today. Sometimes they're all bunched up. Other times they're all over the place. It's the... yeah, no worries, Lisa. It's the... it's just the map, man. This map is slightly broken, but not in such a way that you can't play it. Oh. Oh no, let's put this one... Let's put this load in the other... the other biogas area. Okay, John Deere's filling up digestate, that's cool. Yeah, we do have one vehicle, or a few that need repairing, but I do not actually, believe it or not, I do not own a repair station. Well, as far as I know, I think there might be one on this map somewhere, I've just never found it. What do you mean dirty? All these pens and stuff are already here. I mean, I planted some trees, and with realistic animals it's taken 4 years of buying cows every day over 4 years with 2-day months to get this many cows in the pen. It's a really slow burn, realistic animals. But I do now have 230 cows in here. The routes, I just do it as I need them. Honestly, I hate driving around with leaving dots behind me, so I literally just add them as I need them. So it's hard to say how long. But yeah, there's no way you won't catch me driving around the whole map making the routes for it. I'd rather not have them than have to do that. It's like sticking pins in my eyes driving around leaving dots behind me. So I literally just do it as I need them. So you might see me make one or two in a stream. But I can show you. I've made a few parking spots, but not many. Mainly for the combines because they're so slow. So over. Don't know if I can jump the fence or not. Oh, I know what I can do. I keep forgetting I've got this fancy mod. Click to enter. Oh, which won't work with the dots on. So I've made a few parking spots over here for the combines. I've got some, like this is set up to put a tank, which is why there's a dark patch there to put the slurry tank, because this is quite a big field. Should have made parking slots for these, but I've never got round to it. But yeah, just get a bit of height, turn that off, hop in there, and we will carry on. Hello Archangel, welcome along. Well, that just got out of there in time. So there's a tiny bit of slurry left here. We'll grab it. Look at all these chickens all over the place. They're not producing many eggs. Well, in my eyes they're not anyway. There's 500 chickens there. I mean, I'm not fussed, we don't need eggs. But, oh, we did get it all. Okay, on to the next barn then. Yeah, so like, for example, if I drive along the road, you'll see more. At the beginning of the map, it said, do you want the courses? And I said yes, so I got the ones on the main road, but I've added all like the fields as I've needed them. It's quite a tricky map, this one. Probably in many ways more tricky than Saxlingham, because the farmyards are actually really tight. So to be able to automate feeding the cows like down here, it's actually quite tight getting it all to work, and getting into that silo is pretty tight. But actually I believe Mr. Auto Drive himself has done all this now for this map. Just hadn't when I started playing it, he hadn't got round to it. So everything you see on this map, apart from what's on the main road, is mine. Are my courses. The actual main roads though are not, but everything else is. Yeah, you should be able to DM me anyway, Rax. Yeah, parking's a bit complicated, and I'll have to just do one rather than explain it, and I'll have to remember the buttons also. Farmer J does know how to make parking spots as well. In fact, I really can't remember some of the process. So this could all be automated. I have got routes to all the slurry points in all the pens, but it's only a couple of loads, so I thought I'd drive it myself. Whoa, train's getting dangerously close to my slurry. So to make a parking spot, I think you press CTRL, right click and the P with the point selected that you want the vehicle to park at. Yeah, CTRL, right click on the P, but you must have the thing you want it to park at selected in that vehicle. But I think it's CTRL, right mouse button on the P. I believe Shift does something else. What I'll do, I will try and make a parking spot for this. I know, I actually, maybe I won't, because I'm not sure I can remember how to cancel them at the moment. I suppose I could always delete it, but that's different. So yeah, train always wins in this game. What I tend to do, Dirty, is just like, for example, on this map, I've only made parking spots for a couple of things, mainly because I'm lazy. So what I've done on this map, I've got a grass field here, and that is my parking spot there, and I just send everything to that spot basically, and then park them up manually. It's not assigned to a vehicle or anything, and eventually more stuff will get parking spots, but it's quite a tedious thing. And then if you decide to sell a shed or chop and change the farm, it's all got to be deleted anyway. To be honest, I never thought I'd be on this map this long. I thought there was an update coming, but it just never came. So it's all a bit hit and miss, this map, because I played it as though I wasn't going to be on it long. So I started in the wrong place and just thought, oh well, I'll carry on anyway, because the update will need a new save game. And of course the update never came. Hey, Mr. T-Bone. Welcome in. How you doing, T-Bone? So we got T-Bone and Rusty. Wicked. Fantastic. Excellent, that's good to know, man. Good to know. Right, the next cow pen we're going to do is my favourites. The Herefords. So I'm sure one of these sheds has got a workshop in it. I've just never found it because a lot of the triggers don't work on this map, or they don't show up on the map. Rather. I do have a couple of vehicles that are in urgent need of repair, but they're only feeding the animals. They don't need all their horsepower to tow a trailer load of TMR. So look at the Herefords. They are awesome. Alright. And then we got... Oh, look at this one. He's very excited. Yeah, you're going to end up with a white head when you grow up. And we've got a dog as well, called Sandwiches. Give him some food, he might turn up. Here he comes. Sandwiches. He's a good boy. Oh. He's got a very long tongue. Go on. Give him a belly rub. He's a good boy. Guarding the Herefords. He's a good boy. Hey Bex, welcome along. Alright, roosters. Honestly, man, I tend to just... I mean, on this map and Saxingham, as you're not really joining fields together and stuff, because the maps aren't really made that way, could be handy. But to be honest, on most maps, I like to join fields together and move stuff around. So, it's just better to make your own. On those sort of maps, but I mean, I've got routes everywhere I need, and if I need another one, I'll just make another one. But I just don't do it all at once. It's really my point. I just do it. Like if I buy a field or get a big contract on a field, I might add it, sort of thing. The same with cosplay stuff, really. A lot of my contracts I just don't even bother saving the courses. It's only fields I own. So it's now driving itself on auto drive. It is, Roosters, you're right. It is. I mean, I'm interested in the results, but I'm more into... I guess I'm more into trying to run like 5 combines or 5 forage harvesters at once, trouble free. And in order to do that, you do need a decent auto drive course to back it up, because there's quite a lot of traffic involved. So I'm thinking of possibly doing that 4x island map, which is a bit like a 4x New Hope on an island, quite empty apart from trees. Maybe it's a bit like a 4x Dark Forest or something on an island though. I just figure I need to do a map that's got some sea, in case I don't like the Scottish Highlands map, but I still want to use the fishing mod. That's my thinking behind it. Anyway, what I've done here, as far as auto drive goes, is I've made it a one-way system. So they go round this way, and they come back this way. Now they do wait. They do actually wait. If there's, because this is obviously two-way here, they do actually wait at each end. I don't think I've had a collision in here, which is more by luck than good judgment, I have to say. Yes, Rusty, I do, but I think I want to go for a 4x map, Rusty. The Angela Hollows, I watched your challenge thing earlier, but I'm doing Saxingham at the moment, and I've only got enough room for one 2x map at a time. Yeah, the link gets put up by Nightbot every now and then, Rusty, or it's on my home page. But yes, I am on Discord. So I was thinking of doing Arkansas, backcountry. I've even been looking at that 16x Dakota map actually. I thought it would be a challenge to farm a 16x map, but only with like the sort of realistic stuff that I use now, like no expanded capacities or header widths or anything like that. I thought that might be quite a challenge to see how far I could push it on a 16x map. Hey, still Godzilla? Yeah, Rusty, anytime, mate. You can DM me anytime. I think there was still a bit left, wasn't there? Whoa. Easy, Tiger. We don't want a collision. Damn strong, these trees in Montana. So I will be doing another 24-hour charity stream, but I reckon it's going to be about 2 months away, 3 months away probably. But I'll hype it up for a bit longer before this time. Last time it was all a bit rushed. I think I only gave everyone a week's notice. But that was really great, and everyone was really generous. My target was £200 and we raised 378, which is pretty damn good in my eyes. For the old doggies. And we get the slurry from over here as well. Look left, look right, or not at all. And I keep meaning to paint some roads in here. Okay. Oh, there's quite a lot in here. We must have a few cows in this one. Again, we're on realistic animals, so I've actually stopped buying cows now. Their pens are over half full, in the hope that we get some babies. We've all got the best genetics. All my animals are, well, put it like this, Sydney Sweeney has got nothing on my animals. I highly recommend FS25. Why have I got tram lines in my field there? I think I must have inherited that. There's no way I would have planted a field and allowed tram lines. Just not going to happen. Even though, I have to say, I'm starting to come round to the tram line thing. I have to be honest, if I line it up with my sprayer, unfortunately, it's a bit of a headache to make courseplay follow the tram lines, but it is possible. Just takes a few attempts. Yeah, the reason for the slowdown there is I bent the course over a bit to avoid all this, which is to service this field here. There's such a narrow strip here between the road and the field, it's really hard to keep the traffic flowing and have stuff working here. What I should do really is just bite the bullet and paint 3 meters out. But anyway, it is what it is. And I think we'll take over because he just... I mean, it does it fine, it just is a bit slow. Hey Lisa, cheers for your help, and thanks for sharing my channel around that I, like a fool, I forgot to do. Thanks a lot, Lisa, much appreciated. And I hope to see you back in here maybe in an hour or 3, if you're not busy. Anyway, yeah, this course works fine. I'll leave it on it so Dirty, if he's watching, can still see it. But so this little bit's 2-way, but they do wait at each end, and we go back to a 1-way system all the way round. Now he won't take the shortcut, which would be that yellow bit, because it's yellow. He's going a bit slowly because the dots are quite close together. That's why he's slowed down. I'll look forward to that, Lisa. So normally I use, well, on the other mats I've done on FS25 for my farm production, basically to make TMR, I've used Omatana's silos, but on this map I thought I'd use Cavalier Roy's, and so far it's keeping up fine with all my animals. We'll see how far we can push it. The Omatama one is ridiculous. On Fredax I had 7,000 head of cows, and the one Omatama fermenting silo was keeping up. I did have to run all 3 versions of the TMR though in order for it to do that. So he's dropped off. Again, the yellow route is just for people filling up with digestate. It will come out. There might even be a tractor waiting. No, there isn't. That's a shame. I could have shown that off then. Goes out over the weighbridge and he's out of here. Anyway, I think I'll take over because where it's busy, as in full of dots, he does slow down. So this is Cavalier Roy's farm production. It is a great tool. But my favourite mod has to be this one. Doesn't look much, but it makes seed, fertiliser, lime and mineral feed. In order to make a couple of them you have to put potatoes in. I'm not harvesting potatoes on this map, so every now and then I just buy a few pallets and chuck them in. It doesn't use a lot of potatoes, so that works fine. But this will cover a massive bank loan interest just in selling a trailer load of seed or fertiliser. It is a great mod. You do have to find the ingredients for it, but once you've found them, you will never go bankrupt again. It really is. It's high value products. It is a fantastic mod. Let's get those flashers on. We are speeding down the middle of the highway here. So tomorrow, as in July, all the grass fields are ready. But anyway, once we've done the slurry, I think I'm going to sleep because I'm playing 2-day months, so we can carry on in June after sleeping. Hopefully we'll get a contract on there's one big field I'd really like to harvest. So I have got a route even up to this slurry, look. Works fine. Hey MTK, welcome in, how you doing? Okay, we've got to come back once more. Well, I can leave 10,000 litres I suppose, but... How many cows have we got in this one? 273, but look at that. Overall very good, metabolism high, health high, fertility extremely high, quality extremely high, milk production extremely high. This is a top animal, and all of my animals are like that. Look, extremely high milk production. Look at that, he's got barnacles hanging off him, it looks like. Have we got any babies we can look at? Oh, is that a male? This is a no, it's got one baby coming. I need to find one with a ring through its nose. There must be a male around here somewhere. I think they've got a ring through their nose. They've all got babies coming though. So the downside of realistic animals is it's not compatible with multiplayer. That's really the big downside of it. Otherwise, it's brilliant. But if you commit to it, you're committing to single player. I cannot find a male anywhere. This is getting a bit worrying. There must be... I mean, I know I've got males in here. I just can't find them. Where are the male cows? I'm going to give up. There is definitely males in here, though. Otherwise, we wouldn't have babies. So basically, on realistic animals, they still seem to eat the same amount of food. So there's no big change there. I mean, you can change the amount of food they eat. I just haven't. I've left it default. Yeah, they basically eat the same amount of food. Takes a while to build up a lot of them. I mean, these goats are on realistic animal. Well, they're all on realistic animals. I do like these baby ones. Look at the colour of that one. God, there's no males about today. Look at the colour of this one. I mean, I have definitely got male animals. This is really... I'll tell you what, we'll come back in a minute and we'll probably only be able to find males. Anyway, how much food have they got in here? Plenty. Right, let's carry on. Yeah, you can turn... I think you can turn it up further, actually. But I've just left it on default. I did try that mod on Saxingham where I'm not running realistic animals that allows you to see more animals. To be honest, it didn't seem to make much difference. You click on a male and it basically says how many females it has available, because obviously you can't have brother and sister, yeah? That's why you should keep 2 or 3 males. Oh, cheers MTK. Yeah, I mean, absolutely amazing MTK. I just don't understand YouTube at all. I thought my growth was going to stall or slow down months ago. I'm sure it will, because I'm yet to have made a video. Can't rely on live streams forever. But I do have quite a big following in India and Brazil, apparently, according to YouTube's analytics. Which is probably why my chat is slightly quiet compared to the number of people that are in. And also the fact that I'm not the most outward going streamer, shall we say, and I know it, but that is just the way it is. So the biogas plant, like the one in Saxningham, is absolutely terrible on this map. It would take literally about 500 cows and the thing can't keep up with the manure or the slurry. So I put this little modded one in here. I haven't put it on the stupidly unrealistic, it's on the middle setting. So it holds 1.8 million litres of digestate, which isn't over the top at all. And so basically this works and this works. So I've got two biogas plants in effect here. I do not know why. It really winds me up on Saxningham all the time that it can't even keep up with 1,000 cows, the biogas plant. In fact, it probably can't even keep up with 50 cows. It's terrible. I don't know why a map maker would give you enough cow pens and stuff to literally have like 2,000 or 3,000 cows and then give you a biogas plant that gets full if you've got 100 cows producing manure. Hey Rax. Alright, yeah, and cheers for swinging by, man. Been fun chatting. Catch you soon. So I think there's only a little bit left here. We might as well empty them all out. Oh, I'm MTK, I hear you, but streaming is not easier. Not if you want to do decent content, anyway. But the fact you can't edit, and you have to think about like harvest times and stuff. I try and make sure I can get my fields done in less than 2 hours, all of them. By whatever means, either by the size of the field or running multiple bits of kit. But I think for streaming, personally anyway, that's my sort of rule, between 1 and 2 hours for a field. Just otherwise it just gets monotonous, in my opinion. But you know, some people stream all day in one field and get loads more views than I do, so what do I know? I'm actually trying to get into the videos, go the other way a little bit. I'll still live stream loads, but I'd like to, for example, I just had to take a break for a couple of weeks, and so there was no content. Whereas if I knew how to make videos, I could have taken a couple of weeks off and still like chucked a video out every day or something to keep YouTube aware of the fact I still exist. The trouble is I've come back after 2 weeks off and my watch hours and views are much lower than before I took the 2 weeks off, because I haven't put any content out. So I think YouTube have forgotten all about me, which is fine. I mean, that's just the way it works. So what we're going to do now is, I noticed the tractor in the field next door here, the old John Deere there, has finished. We'll send him off to the next field. It's a bit further away, the next field. So we're going to leave this here out of the way. We'll be using him in a minute. Can I get over this fence? Yes, athletic I am. Right, let's top this up. Not that he really needs it, but might as well top him up from this one. Got over 1 million litres in here now. And we're going to take this down to the next field, set up a cheeky little course, but we're going to have a lorry take the slurry to the field rather than have this drive back every time. So we're just going to have to add another point to the auto drive, because for some reason it won't let it fill up and empty the field from the same point, unfortunately. I wish it would, but it won't do it. So we have to just manipulate that slightly. Hey Exiled, welcome along. How you doing? Right, let's see if we got a course for field 85 in here. I have no idea. We don't, look. Right, that is interesting. Well, first things first, let's sort out this auto drive. So, alright, I think we'll have him enter the field from here. So let's just make a point here. Let's call it 85 slash, I think it's going to be the third point I've made for this field, so that will do. And then over there it looks like I'm actually set up quite nicely. So what we're going to do is it's going to fill up from point 85 let's just move this 85.2 I've just made out of here, this 85.3 rather, out of there and put it in there. So we're going to fill up at 85. You're going to start the job at 85/3 if I can find it, and you are going to exit the field behind the start. Apply. Okay, he's good. This is really good. We are now going to need the magic button pressed also, we actually need a course on the field. Now the combines actually did alright starting from here, so I think I'm going to allow it. So let's make a slurry course for field 85. Two headlands, we'll go with that. Start in the middle, we'll go with that. No round corners, that all looks good. Let's make sure that's right. Go back to this. Generate the course. And see what it looks like. Wasn't quite what I was expecting, but that's fine. I think we'll just start the job from the first waypoint here, and we'll save it. Slurry 21 meters. There we go. Right, we need that magic button pressed. It is. We need to be on first waypoint. It is. Right, everything's good here. We just need now a truck to come along with the digestate for it, which will be our next job. So we'll go find that truck we left parked. In fact, we can walk from this tractor, can't we? Probably quicker than scrolling through a million vehicles. Hey, farmhand Andy, welcome along. How you doing? So what we need to do with this one, basically, it's a simple pick up and deliver instruction, but you're going to be dropping off at where we told the other tractor to pick up, but next door, if that makes sense. So I think it's 85A, if I can find it. Yeah. You're going to unload at 85A. It's going to be digestate, and you're going to load up from we should probably load up from the one with most in it, which will be there. Let's hit go, and hopefully it will load up. He's got his lights flashing, so he's on the course. So how are you, Andy? You alright? You still playing your countryside map in France? Carrot harvest. Did you use a roper? I would. The roper's just unbeatable, and I'm pretty sure they have modified ropers in real life that harvest carrots. Pretty sure. Ah. Right, there's something we didn't do. This is a fast vehicle. Let's get this over there rather than upset the slurry. Yeah. You can't beat a roper, it's just fantastic. We need to get over to this field before the slurry runs out, ideally. There's one thing I forgot to do, which I'll explain now. Whoa, don't roll. Don't roll. Or if you do roll, come back upright. Well done. So, basically what's going to happen is that tractor, when it's empty, is going to exit the field here, and it's going to follow this round but what we need is for it to be able to turn around here so it can get back. We don't want it going back out to the road, so I'm gonna start recording from about here. Doesn't need to be a fancy colour or anything. And I'm just going to turn it around like that. Hopefully that's all we need. Send this one back to the farm. Well, we're sending back to the parking spot where everyone just queues up. And we'll hop out. I'd like to hop into that one. Can I do that? Not now. Right, it's only got 26% left, so this could time quite well. The truck should be appearing. And see, the good thing about this setup is that standard trailer has the same capacity as this, so it actually works really well. The only thing is, I've got a feeling with the truck. No, that's good. Ah, hang on, it's not good. That needed to be on infinity. Right, that's good. Let's hop back in with this one, who is down to 16%. Let's see what happens. So you can see where I used manure last time, or a fertilizer spreader, because the stripes are uneven. This thing actually puts down a nice even spread of slurry. Exiting field. Well done. Unfortunately, it will only do 10 miles an hour on the field. Now, to me, this is a glitch in the game. It's because if you look up in the top left corner here, it's showing the tanker as still being on. It's green. Having said that, we're doing 33. Maybe it's when they come onto the field it does it. But anyway, when that's green, often it won't go over 10. Unless they've fixed it in the update, and I hadn't noticed. I've got the Land Rover on this map, Exiled. It's just a blue one. I don't like using them because you can't fill them up with fuel. It's not a brilliant mod. Okay, he's exiting the field where I said he would. That's working out quite nicely. Should be close enough. Yeah, we're filling up. Perfect. Truck will go and fill up again. We will enter the field. and carry on. Hopefully the truck will get back before we need more, basically. If not, we can add another truck to do the same job. But it's not that big a field, so I won't. If it's a big field, I'd like to keep it moving. This field, not too big, I think we'll be fine. Yeah, see, it's only doing 10 now. To me, that's wrong. And that's because that tanker is showing us operating on the top left corner. Perfect. Right, the other guys finished work. We need to find another field. I believe field 66 and field 49. In fact, field 49, now we've harvested it, I believe I was going to sell it, wasn't I? It was about 6 weeks ago. Maybe even longer that I was on this map, but this field here is now a long way from the farm. If I sell it, how much will I get for it? Nearly $500,000. What can I buy for $500,000? The one I've got all those. I suppose this one here is the next one. I've got that one. I suppose 117. How much is that? 649. So I could upgrade slightly. Don't like that miss there. Where did that come from? Too late now. Oh, it's not my field. Don't care. This is my big pea field here. This is my big sugar beet field here. I think my plan was to sell this field, as I don't use this farm anymore. I could sell that one and this one, and then buy something closer to the farm, like 75 maybe, 103, that would be awesome. Or even 111 would be quite a cool field to own. I bet that's a lot of money though. Yeah, 1.9 mil. I could probably stretch to that one though, couldn't I? In fact, we should visit it. It might have a crop on it. Oh, it'll be ready next month. I mean, it won't be the best yield, I doubt, but I believe you can still fertilise, even at growth stage 4 or 5. If it's low on fert, we could probably stick some on it. I doubt we could. I wouldn't put lime on it though at this stage, even if it allows you. Hey Aiden, welcome in. Yeah, I'm spreading crap. Yeah, both verbally and in game. I think we sell these 2 fields and try and maybe 54. Look, that's not a bad size. Or 58. There's loads of choice, being a 4x map. I've had this one might be one of the first fields I bought. But again, oh hang on, we're going to get a good yield off there. I'm not going to sell that, but I can sell this one. So I'm going to sell it. So we don't have to put slurry down on that. How much is this one? 1.6. Basically, I'm limited by about 1 million. Even 1 million's a bit much, actually. So 700,000. Say about 700,000 would be a good sized field. Is that more peas on this one? Mind you, I've got so many. I've got a lot of peas planted already. Do I really want that? Oh, we could get this field. Who's got corn, is it? It's got corn on it. Nothing on here. That doesn't bother me too much. Doesn't need ploughing. It's not bad. This one's out of my price range for now. It's not a bad size field. Needs herbicide. We can do that. We can get some herbicide on here. I think we buy that one. 580. We can always flip it again, buy it, harvest it, and then when we sell this one, put the two monies together. Yeah, I think that one there, it's still a little distance from the farm though. This guy I can't afford. This guy's a funny shape. I mean, I don't mind particularly, but we buy this one with no crop on it. We're in June. Is there anything we can plant in June that will be ready? Only sorghum or soya. Well, that's alright. I don't mind a cash crop. We could go more sorghum. Chickens will like it. Hey, Big Mac. Welcome along. Woof, woof, Jack. How are you doing? Okay, I'm going to... Well, it seems a bit silly to buy an empty field when I can buy one that's already got crop on it. Wheat. Don't really need wheat, but anyway. Sorghum. What about this one? Too much money. Man, that's expensive. Yeah, these are cheap. On the edge of the map, I think they're cheaper. I'm going to probably buy this one, even though there's nothing on it, and plant the sorghum or soya. Yeah, decision made. Right, let's buy the relevant information. And we'll come back to that in a minute. We can visit it though. pH value's not brilliant. Alright, we get the lime up, we get some lime down on it anyway, and then we'll plant the sorghum. Okay. I think we're sent to field 66, but there's still someone working on it. I can see him driving over there. So you can sit here for now. And the John Deere should be serviced by this one. He's obviously taken another load because this has come back. We're looking good. Let's get some lime down. Ideally we need a more powerful tractor, but we do not have one available, so this chap will do. And we better stick some fuel in. And we'll grab the lime. Oh, how much lime do we actually have in stock? Out of interest. Probably not enough. We'll have to just buy it, I think. This map's got an issue with stones. You don't get stones. Yeah, there's no lime in here. We'll just buy the lime then. It's not too bad on this map, actually. I might put soya down. I know it's a bit of a cop-out as far as harvesting goes, but we haven't done soya yet for ourselves on this map, so that'll work quite well. And which field is it? 117? That will do. We're sending to 113 for now. That will be 113, which is there. We need to be buying lime from bulk load, maybe. Yeah, probably. We need. Well, we haven't got a course yet. When he gets there, we'll work that out. Hey, Foggy. Hey, Elsa. Welcome in. How are you doing? Is it this field here? I think it is. Okay. You going to take out the signpost or not? Well done. Okay, I believe it's this field here on the left. My new field. So, let's set the course up. Might as well start. Well, actually, we might as well put a point in on the road, off the road for this field. Let's just have a look, see what's going on. Oh, looks a bit one way here though, doesn't it? As in, it doesn't look like there's a way out. Right, that's about halfway down the field anyway. We need a bit of distance in case we have a queue of trailers or something here. Right, let's put a dot here. And we'll name that 117. And we will carry on recording from about here. I'm going to wiggle it a little bit because I want the dots to be closer. Alright, now you can come back out onto the main road. Yeah, I didn't realise this course wasn't made here. So we're just going to I want to go dead straight down here. This is what I find really boring, and we got no dots showing, but I think that's just a case of pressing that button. Right, that will do. That can link up to there. Right. We have solved our initial problem anyway. Change that to 117, which is going to be in the wrong place. Just put that there. Perfect. Right, let's get this guy started. Two headlands, he'll start somewhere around here. Oh, I didn't see how wide it was. Hang on. 18 metres. Remember that. Have we got a 117? We do not. Do now. Right, 117. Create job. There's one of you. We want two headlands. You can start in the middle. No round corners. Direction can be automatic. Let's see what that looks like. That looks pretty damn good to me. You can get started we'll save this. How many meters was it again? Oh man, I've got a brain like a sieve. I think it was 18. Oh, I just put line. Doesn't matter then, does it? Right, we have a course. Let's hit the magic button. Yep. Okay. Looking good. And it's not going down particularly fast. Does seem to be putting quite a lot down though. Anyway, it is what it is. I'd like this guy to finish so we can get the slurry down to this field. Right, he's about to finish this chap. $50 seconds and 20% left. Should be able to get there. Only got to get just round the corner. No, I think we're going to have to fill up. He's not going to make it. Truck's back though. Oh, so close. Literally a few meters, look. So we've got to work out whether we're planting soya or sorghum. Doesn't really make any odds to me. I haven't actually done soya, so I might actually go with soya on that field over there, as we have some sorghum in another field anyway. The other thing we might have to do is buy a tray load of pig food, unfortunately. And that is expensive, but cheaper than letting them die. Okay, he's going to finish in like 2 seconds. Then we'll just get him out of the way. Out of the way of what? I don't know actually. In fact, he might as well just sit on the field till we need him. I'd like to check on the lime. He's probably around the shop at the moment. So there's the Land Rover. Very expensive vehicle. Where is the lime spreader? Ah. Yeah, if we plant soya, we won't need any fertiliser, will we? I wonder how much fertiliser there is in this field. 5. There's next to no fertiliser on the field anyway. So why don't we do that? Let's plant fertiliser. In which case, the blue tractor, the New Holland, where art thou? You can head back to the farm and we'll hook you up to the planter. I think I've got a big planter on, or should have by now. Probably started with the small one, but I bet I've got a big one now. Chicken fried rice. Nice. Look at that. Loads of chicken fried rice. So we'll top this up and put it away. Should probably stop the truck, it's wasting its time, but anyway. Yeah, you can just stop. And we'll put you out of the way over here for now. Just top it up. Okay, we can grab the planter, we'll chuck a bit of fuel in as well. And let's find the planter. We probably won't actually plant the field till tomorrow. Second the lime's done, I'm happy to sleep. Right, the planter is the one on the left. We'll just send him up there anyway. Should be full. Let's change it to Sawyer. And I think it's field 113. I think I was wrong. I was right. Oh, it's the field I own, so I'm looking in the wrong place, that's why. You can go and wait there. Oh, hang on. I wanted to check that this guy does fill up with lime. I might have sent it to the wrong place, you see. It's been so long since I've played the map. I can't remember where you get the lime from, I'm just guessing. Should be alright, but anyway. Quick checkaroonie, won't do any harm. Well, he's driving there anyway. Let's have a look at the map, see what's going on. So this is a big cornfield here. We are chaffing that and we're putting it in this silage bunker here, or one of these bunkers anyway. I need to make a course for that, or 2 or 3 even. This is also corn, but we're just going to harvest it. We're not chaffing that. There'll be plenty off here. Then we have got sugar beet, barley probably, peas and sorghum along here, and peas here, and over here we got more barley, and that is pretty much all the fields I own. Do own these like these, but they're all grass, so they're hardly worth a mention. And that's grass as well. They keep the cows fed. Money, this extra silage will help. But we also might sell some silage into the biogas plant as well. Okay, we're nearly there. Oh, it's definitely the right place. It's got a pipe. It's also got a big trigger. It's not expensive though. So 18,900 litres costs 1,700. It's not bad at all. Quite happy to buy it. Well, I haven't got any choice, but the stones don't seem to work very well. Stone contracts don't work at all. So I need to work out which forage harvesters I'm running. And how many. I think the bank probably will lend us money, but I haven't checked, to be honest. We do owe a bit. We owe about 12 mil. No, we owe 9.3. So we have paid off 3 million, 3.5. Anyway, can we borrow money? Not a lot. Okay, we're going to end up with the cheap Jaguar forage harvesters, I reckon. Probably shouldn't have bought this field, but anyway. Next month though, July, is sell whiskey month. We've got quite a lot of whiskey made. Maybe 300,000's worth. Right, I reckon he's going to have to go and fill up again. I'd love to get the contract to harvest that field there. As I can't afford to buy it, next best thing. Let's double check the contracts. No, not doing these. If there was a P1 I'd do it, but I don't have a spinach harvester and I'm not allowed to borrow equipment on this playthrough. Right, the last weeding contract didn't work. We could accept it, see what happens though. Yeah, it's not going to work. Unless that progress bar goes up, it won't work. Yeah, it's not going to do it. Oh, there's a cultivating for 31,000, no? That we could do. Again, it can run all night. Yeah, we'll take that. Where is the cultivating contract? Field 30. It's not the biggest field in the world, so let's just use one of these tractors, as the big boys are busy. One's on slurry duty, or will be, and the other one is on planter duty. So we use this and our slightly smaller cultivator. Send it down to field 30. I will do a couple of headlands and then we'll let the worker take over to finish it, and we'll probably go to sleep while that's going on anyway. 30. Do we have a 30 here? And a 35. We do not appear to have a field 30. Must have something close by. Yeah, what's that? What's that point there? It's going to be... Well, that's the point I'm going to send it to anyway. I'll have to find it on the map. And I'm spamming buttons. Didn't sleep very well yesterday. Field 30, where are you? Down here. What's that point there? 36A, that will do. When you get there, let me know, mate. And we'll come and give you a hand. Are you flashing your lights? Why are you not flashing your lights? He is now. Oh, we've got a weeding contract. I forgot about that. Oh, but that... I don't think that's going to work, do I? Let's check and see if it's going to work. No, we'll cancel that. Bit of a shame, but that's just what happens. Combination of PF and Judith Plains Montana does upset quite a few contracts. Oh, I know where it is now. Obviously not. I thought it was going to turn left then. Must be a bit further. Yeah, it's near that white building down there. Oh, I've forgotten about my forest. Few trees in there. Quite good money actually. Taking the logs to the sawmill. It's about 50 grand a trailer load if you really load it up. But we'll save that for the winter. Oh, it's this field on the right here. Okay. No point in going any further. don't like that. That's a bit too much mist there. Okay, we'll let him get on with that. Let's check on these guys. Ah, good time. Excellent. Now this guy's out of the way. Oh, he needs repairing. Mind you, he should get repaired at midnight. I think we'll forget about that. We'll just tell him to unload there. Okay, we need this chap. Going out to field 66. Hey Niston, welcome along. Yeah, alright, actually I'm quite tired though. I'm not sure I'm gonna last as long as usual. But yeah, pretty good, thanks. I hope you're well too. Well, do that's the same width, I think. I bet we could use that course actually. Give it a go. Let's have a look at it on the map. You can fill up, for now you can fill up at the biogas plant till I sort something out. Now we'll check on the lime. There he is. See how much he's got left. Okay, I think I'm going to make myself a coffee, otherwise I'm literally going to fall asleep. So I'll do that, make myself a coffee, and I will be right back. Okay, back in the room. Coffee is on, hopefully. Give me another lease of life. Find out in about half an hour. So, what I want to do is check when my peas are ready for harvest. Oh, next month. Wowzers. Well, next month is the earliest. I might not have planted them in time. it got weeds in it? Going to get a massive yield. We might just make it. Okay, we need to tell this guy to go and fill up and then go back to the farm. I think we can do that. We have that off. Yeah, it should work. Can't calculate a path. Right, let's get you to the main road. Try again. Right, when he gets back to the farm, I think we'll be able to sleep. We have got some, should really just double check about what we have to sell. Whiskey. See, according to this, the price is dropping, but the best month is next month. So, do I trust it or not? I think I will, so I won't sell it today. Milk is not brilliant. We're not selling TMR. Solid fur, I don't mind selling a trailer load. Herbicide, how much herbicide have we got? Not enough to warrant selling. Not going to sell the diesel at this point. Crawfish is a very good price. Maybe we should sell our oh no, that's the seed stuff. That's what they feed on. Crawfish is not a bad price though. If we really need the money. So, what did I say? Whiskey next month. And a bit of solid foot, maybe. We could sell another trayload of solid foot. I just don't want to be embarrassed by not having any if we need any. I tend not to use it very much, to be honest. I tend to stick with the slurry and the liquid foot. Anyway, let's set off the planter. You're out of the way there, but I'm not sure I like you there. Hey Rex, 1992. Honestly, it depends on the map. But if you upgrade your RAM, you'll find the game will run better anyway, because FS seems to use like just over 16 gig of RAM, maybe 17. So even though it runs fine with 16, it's always right on the edge. If you upgrade to 32, you'll notice a difference. And yes, you might well be able to run a 16x map, but it really depends on the map. But the game will definitely run better. Sorry guys, just grabbing my coffee. Okay, I'm looking for this guy. I think I might just let Giant's worker do it, you know. Put it on the field. Let's allow it to have two headlands, might help its turning. And hit go and see what happens. It is a beast of a machine, this. Definitely looks like two headlands, doesn't it? It's actually obeyed, I think. Maybe not, maybe that's just one headland. Anyway, the nice thing about doing it on top of lime is it's really obvious if there are any misses. Well, RAM's cheap, Rex. RAM is pretty cheap. And you can always take the RAM to your next PC anyway. Right, I think it might be bedtime. Why is this guy not filled up? Interesting. Why didn't you fill up? This I do not understand. Right, we'll put this away. In fact, we're going to need it tomorrow, but we might as well put it away. Man, this needs repairing. Hopefully, if it's parked up not working, it will get repaired in the night. I don't get why it wasn't repaired at midday, unless it was. Oh, I'm not even sure the coffee's going to work, but anyway. I wanted to buy a tray load of pig food. Double check the pig pen. We might be able to leave it till tomorrow, but last time I lost half of my pigs last time I forgot to feed them. I got enough food to last the night easily. Okay. Okay, looks like quite a few vehicles have been serviced and stuff. So hopefully those things that were saying they needed servicing have got serviced. And we'll also check the sale. Didn't realise I had anything on auto sell, but anyway. Oh, probably the biogas plant's given us a bit of cash. That is handy. We'll check the contracts in a moment. Oh man, I'm really struggling. Hey PIG, welcome, how are you doing? Okay, check the sale. Man, that's cheap. I know that's cheap for an 8R. Like really cheap. It only goes up to 340, 370, 400. £172 Yeah, I think we'll hold off on that. Don't want to be spending £172. Oh, we got Will in the way. Or not. Right, we better get over there and sort that out. Where is the sheep farm? It needs to be pointed. Is it load on the other side? I can't remember. It's been that long since I've used auto load. Can't remember the buttons. Let's try that. Oh, it's Shift R. Okay. There we go. That makes sense. Come back to those. Let's drop these off in Tilly's. Well, can't remember the button to unload. I think it's Shift I. Oh, I put it the wrong side. go. Right, that should keep going for a while. And we'll put these 4. And we'll put these in storage, these ones. Okay, let's check on the tractors that are working. Not the most efficient way of doing this field, but anyway. Sterling effort from this one. Ah, hang on. Three fields of spinach, but I don't think it will cover the leasing costs, even all 3 of them. Should probably do that one. Guys, I am just too tired, I'm afraid. You can probably tell I'm faffing a bit. I would rather cut the stream short than give you any worse content than I already am. So, if you haven't hit the like button, please do so. Yeah, I'm just knackered, man. Absolutely knackered. I will hopefully be back on tomorrow with more energy. So yeah, if you haven't hit the like button, that would be fantastic. I hope you enjoyed the stream, especially the beginning when I was a bit more awake. And we got loads to do on here. I am just too tired to get my head around it. We will continue on next time. I will look for a raid, so don't just disappear. I'll try and take us somewhere. That will be fun. But stay safe, everyone. Cheerio.